What's going on, guys? In this video, I wanted to show basically how to organize apps on your iPhone, and I am using iOS 14 in this case, and I'm gonna basically do this by a few different bullet points that I wrote down on how to stay organized. I'm not the most organized person in the world, but there's some things that I try to do to make it more organized, I guess you could say, on my iPhone. And by all means, you don't have to follow anything that I'm doing. It's just something that can kind of help some people out on how to stay a little more tidy and less anxiety and stuff kicking in with all your apps everywhere, and it'll just save you a little bit of time in general. So let's get into the video and let's start organizing some apps. First off, if you're new here and you want more news, reviews, and how-tos for your phone, be sure to hit that subscribe button, tap the notification bell so you don't miss anything. Alright, so here we go. We're going to jump in and start organizing some apps. The first thing I wanted to talk about is Declutter. Basically, you want to move off everything from your first page. Now, in this case, I'm not going to do this because I'm already a few steps ahead to save some time for you guys. But if you're new and you just don't know how to use this, what you're simply going to do is you're going to hold, and then you're going to see a submenu pop up as so, where you have remove app, share app, edit home screen. We're going to edit the home screen. That's going to make all your apps kind of shake around a little bit, and you're going to see the minus. What you want to do is hold that app and hold it over to the next page, or second page, third page, and then you're just going to let go, and that's how you move an app to the second page. Now basically, before you do this, there's a few things you want to think about. This is how I do it. You figure out what you want to use the most and what you use the least, and whatever you use the least, you can delete it. So I'm going to go in, for example, and I'm going to say, let's just say I don't use AccuWeather much anymore. And I'm going to go and I'm going to tap so the submenu comes up again. But this time I'm going to hit remove app. And you'll see another menu pop up and it'll say removing from home screen will keep the app in your app library, which I'll talk about a little bit more when we get to that point. But all I want to do is basically remove from the home screen. So it's going to go into my app library. And that way I don't have to go back and re-download it from the App Store and everything. It just saves a little more time. And then once you figure out things that you want to use the most, that's when we'll get into this next step. You want to keep those, you want to move those to the second page, as I said, and then we're going to get into the next step. And that next step is basically categorize. So when we're thinking about categorizing, we want to make 3 groups. That's how I break it down. That's how I broke it down like this. 3 groups of everyday, absolute, most used all the time. So like maybe your phone, email, messages, text messages, things like that. At the bottom here, you're going to see the dock. And I have my messages, my email, my Safari phone, apps that I use basically every day, most important that are on my phone. And in order to move them, you hold the button down and you're going to see all this stuff pop up. And I'm just going to simply edit home screen again, and I can pull off Safari. In this case, it'll knock it down to 3 apps. You can put a total of 4 apps down there on the dock, but I want to pull that back in and just drop it in there. You can do that with any app that you want, and then you hit done, and that's your dock. Those are the most used everyday apps that you absolutely must have. Now, the second part of the group would be like things you use second most, things you want to keep out, and because you use them usually daily for the most part, or more than anything. And those things could be like your camera, or in my case like YouTube Studio, different apps like that. And then the third part would be important but not necessarily daily used. Those are apps that I personally put into folders. So as you see, a bunch of different folders on here. I have a social folder, and in order to use the social folder, let's just scroll over here and we'll pull Twitch back, and because that's what I put on the second page, that's something I use once in a while, I'm gonna drop it into the social folder, right? And then bam, it's in there. Now if you want to rename it from social, you can click on the folder, and at the top you'll see the X where it says social, and then you can go in here. Obviously I'm gonna keep it as social, but then you hit done, and then you tap anywhere outside of that folder, and then it'll bring you back to the home screen. Then you hit done, and then that's how you create a folder. You can drag any apps that you want in there. Now going back into the second most used bullet part is I like to keep those apps. So like this Authy app or the 8x8 work app that I use for my normal job, I keep those out on the home screen. It's easier to access than digging through a file, and that's what works for me. And as I mentioned before, the app library is a great thing I think that Apple came out with when they updated the iOS, and that's just where it automatically puts you have a third page and it puts your apps into a categorized library, which you can always change around and everything. But as you see on the screen here, it has recently add suggested, social, creativity. It breaks it all down. It makes it a little bit easier. And then obviously the big thing that I do, instead of scrolling over to that app library, I just simply swipe down and then I can see my search bar and what Siri suggests and all that stuff. But I use the search bar a lot, so calculator I don't have out. But in this case, I'll go in and I'll search and bam, there it is. I can go into my calculator and I can get right to it and I can start using it. So that pretty much sums up how to organize your apps on your iPhone, whether you're a beginner or more advanced on the iPhone. Hopefully this helped you out and will get you a little more organized. Let me know in the comments below if there's anything that you guys do on organizing your apps, anything maybe I missed. And also watch some more videos right here that I left on iPhone for beginners. And hit that subscribe button if you haven't done so yet. Stay safe, stay healthy. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.